Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, Exzeo Group Incorporated XZO just filed an 8K announcing a new share buyback program, and I'm seeing some interesting signals here that are worth discussing. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is looking to buy back up to $12 million of its own stock, and this move could signal a few things about their confidence in their own valuation. So what is actually happening here is that Exzeo Group Incorporated has decided to authorize a new program to buy back its own shares. This is done through what is called a Rule 10b5-1 trading plan. Think of this as a pre-arranged plan that allows the company to buy back its stock even during times when they might normally be restricted from trading, like when they have important, non-public information. It is a way to manage share repurchases in a structured and compliant manner. The key takeaway from their announcement is that the board of directors has given the green light for the company to purchase up to $12 million worth of its own common stock. This is a pretty significant amount, especially when you look at the company's market cap of around $1.3 billion. This buyback isn't a guarantee that they will spend the full $12 million as it is subject to market conditions. The plan itself is effective immediately. The company explains that these repurchases can happen in several ways. They can buy shares on the open market through larger block transactions or in private deals. The goal is to do this within the framework of Rule 10b5-1, which, as I mentioned, provides a safe harbor for companies buying back their own stock. It also adheres to other important regulations like Rule 10b-18. To make this happen, the board has put in place a specific repurchase plan that meets the conditions of Rule 10b5-1. This is the mechanism that will govern how and when the company's third-party broker can buy shares. Now, why is Rule 10b5-1 SO important? It essentially allows the company to buy back its own stock even when insiders might be unable to trade due to blackout periods or insider trading rules. This ensures the buyback program can continue smoothly. Under this plan, it is a third-party broker who will be making the actual purchases of XZO's common stock. This broker will operate within the guidelines set out in the plan, and must also follow SEC regulations concerning price, market activity, volume, and the timing of these trades. It's important to note that the company can't say exactly how many shares they will buy, or even if they will buy any at all. It really depends on various factors, like the conditions within the trading plan itself, the stock price, and the overall business and market environment. We will be able to see the details of these repurchases in their future financial reports, like the quarterly 10Q and annual 10K filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This buyback program is not a commitment to buy a certain number of shares. XZO can cancel or pause the program at any time without giving any notice. This gives them flexibility. Now, like most company filings, this report includes forward-looking statements. These are statements about future expectations, plans, and potential outcomes. They are based on current beliefs and assumptions and involve a number of risks and uncertainties. It is crucial to remember that these statements are not guarantees of future performance. Words like anticipate, expect, plan, and project are generally used to signal these forward-looking statements. Here, they are likely referring to the timing and the amount of shares that may be repurchased under this new program and the Rule 10b5-1 plan. These forward-looking statements are not promises. They are subject to all sorts of risks. For instance, changes in the stock price could affect how much they buy back. Their own cash reserves and liquidity are also factors. Plus, any changes in laws or regulations could impact the program. The company points to their annual report, the 10K, for a more detailed discussion of these risks. This is standard practice, and it is where you'd find the in-depth information about potential challenges. If any of those risks actually happen, they could have a significant negative impact on XZO's business, its financial health, and its overall results. And finally, XZO Group Incorporated states that they are not obligated to update these forward-looking statements if circumstances change. This filing also includes an exhibit, which is the press release announcing this share buyback program. And as with all filings now, it includes the cover page interactive data file. The report is signed by Brooke A. Baker, who is the Secretary and General Counsel, dated May 26, 2026. Looking at the broader picture, XZO Group Incorporated, with a market cap of around $1.3 billion and a P/E ratio of about 14.7, is a company in the diversified financial services and insurance sector. They have about 354 employees. Recent news shows that their CEO, Paresh Patel, has been actively buying shares, and there have been other insider purchases as well. This signals a level of confidence from management in the company's current valuation and future prospects. The fact that they are now initiating a significant share buyback program of up to $12 million especially when coupled with insider buying, often suggests that management believes the stock is undervalued. It is a capital allocation decision that aims to return value to shareholders. While the company's stock price can certainly influence the buyback, the adoption of a Rule 10b 5-to-1 plan provides a structured way to execute this, allowing them to buy even when they might otherwise be restricted. The risk I am watching is whether this buyback is truly driven by a belief in undervaluation, or if it's a tactic to support the stock price ahead of any potential future challenges. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.